35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
Mind testing, mind testing. Sure, 1, 2.
Seventy-one, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92,
Time for me, them they pray for me.
94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1, 2, 3.
Salone from Boudin, una kushe, una kabo. Welcome to SLPP current. Welcome to current affairs. Sorry, this na current affairs where they come with Madam Tenek Baka every Saturday. Today inside the program we get to talk about the elections where they go on inside the SLPP, and after that we also get to talk about the corruption. We don't stand, it don't team up, Tigi. Where we don't see since the suspension of Madam Tara Pierce, we don't see a lot of institutions them. They don't team up strong to support Lara Pierce. But however, we also know the one of the criminal sorry for that language, one of the downfall of Sierra Leone Freetown City Mayor, who adjust the editive bilibili money them. Today they don't expose them. And we therefore can discuss about the invitation when they invite them, where go away, if they talk, if they panic. But before that, I want to with me powerful correspondence that we will go for can discuss them things they have today with me. So I can with the first person. Madam Tenepaka.
Tenepaka, advocate, national and international, co-founder of the Current Affairs, ex-police officer, SLPP police.
Well, you know, say, we always doing at the studio now. Everybody don't use to DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. We just always there for the great tuna out there. Every day when I see this face, and I welcome una na Current Affairs. We this now na user program, who the company for the give una lecture, which they happen in our country, and how for put on around the government in the Republic of Sierra Leone, just for make sure see a better transformation take place and development take place. and how we're able to engineer and inject Sierra Leoneans for embrace the new direction, embrace development, embrace education, and embrace the way forward. Me way they talk to now mean a DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Thank you.
Well, now we don't see the powerful panelists there where they are for what can cause trouble, but small trouble no more. Anyway, what I will tell you now for share the program, if they watch on through Green Movement, if they watch this program through a Green Movement also on YouTube, now for share around and copy and paste and give you brother. This now current affairs. But then the first thing we'll begin with what is happen right now na Kailan. So let me take una na Kailan to Kailan direct.
Wait, please be patient. We have all the list of the one over there over the post. So what we are going to do, we are going to go through this list together. We count all the number over there as against the one that we don't know exactly. So we don't have to say the one over the absent, we don't mark the absent. So we are going to do a head count and counting before the next round of election. And we will rectify this and move forward. So now, let all delegates be seated and be very, very much attentive. And we are the big. If we come passing, you tin up, then see you, then you record up the number, then we check out it. No, not about this. The margin be okay. Now for the next round, don't clarify this one. Don't clarify it before they move. The margin are waiting because of the margin. Let's clarify it before we move forward. Now, please don't pay attention. I'll go through this quickly. Hello. Attention, please. Now, they are big. When I take on a phone there, calculators, when I take them, don't add the number there. Kailan District. I dey call the name there when I check and when I tell me the figure. Mami Dambo, Satalahai, Mary Lamy, they are very calling just in a place they see you. Let them sit down. All right, when I sit down, when I just tell you see you now. Don't say now all day. Mami Dambo, Satalahai, Mary Lamy,
Mami Dambo,
Gadiatu Sewa, Gadiatu. Après, c'est un remplacé, ok. Aïssata Assis. Aïssata Assis, la Gourouachia. As I call, let us record the number. So now we know you're going to 32 again for Kailan. Now know if more people, more than what's a day. Don't call them my number. Okay. Kailan 32, if the calculation correct. 32. Yes. Now call my name. Yes, now call my name. All right. Victoria B. Saba. Victoria Saba. Jennifer Gaba. We get to Jabo. Madam Alami. Jennifer Fula Aruna. Ali Sawakane. Where you? Kailan there, you go Suyanda. Okay. The Adama Kamara. Baby Adama Kamara. Monjama Gawa. Haja Fomi Sawi. Jene Sam. Edith Bendolami. Niata Lisa. Okay. Sata G Mambu. IF Banya. I Banya. IF Banya. Ede? Ede gonna do? No, Ede, Ede. Beshe Dauda.
Well, if we adjust the join we get for the cow this, we get for the cow this program live as the counting, the continue, voting, the continue. But now, I get me expert there. Before we continue, I would like to take this moment to say happy birthday to the First Lady. Today na her birthday, so we say happy birthday. I say happy birthday. And me where they talk, me na Dima the Great, the SLPP Bobo, and also the Deputy Chairman where they represent Sierra Leone People's Party, Holland Branch. Now, DJ Force, I give you also the platform there from there with Charlie the Insef, Carol Mott, Small, there from there we'll go back to the program.
Well, I just want for comment you say we're able to bring the information to the nation about the First Lady in the Republic of Sierra Leone, Fatima Bio, and we wish her happy birthday. I also wish her happy birthday, many, many more birthday to celebrate. And I tell all the listeners, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Madam First Lady. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Now, when I don't see followers, fans, Sierra Leoneans, when I don't see what don't happen, we just see small example no more. This is the show democracy inside SLPP. Now, yeah, we they see the people then what we see and for me, you see the paper count. They say no, if I then they not count called by the rule, then they call everybody a name. Then what did the Secretary General say? They say yes, without no dispute, they don't begin call the names then. So what thing I want to take on this thing on SLPP election? Why we would they go back for the situation or what did the power be there? SDJ first.
You know, what technically SLPP they try for show. First and foremost, before they go further, I want to say thanks to SLPP executive, both internal and external. And I want to inform the nation, say, Sierra Leone, they say, SLPP, they say, we SLPP, we are proud of our record. In the whole of West Africa, I think Sierra Leone's People's Party, one of the oldest political party now, compared to ANC in South Africa. So in the final today, we see the display na Kailangu, from Moyamba to Kailangu. This just they try for teach other political party what's it called politics, elections, transparency, accountability. So I believe say if you are a politician, it's good to join the SLPP party for can get good education about politics and practice proper system of democracy. Politics not to violence, not to rebellion, not to burning and killing, and just common principles. That is ballot box. What you want, you don't need for go kill the border, you don't need for burning border holes. You don't need for go to Morima for let worship for you for let get power. Just go through the ballot box and you get a campaign message. But this na just a sample, a precedent, a directions, a legacy, a feature where SLPP they try for build, not to for 2023 now, but now for 2028, for law constantly pull the APC Tolongo Tollgate Panbody in opposition. And why would they try for build a foundation? Yeah? Everything with British man they don't left doing in that country today, APC don't damage them. So what would they try for do now in this our own generation and for the future generation for them picking all the pay their school fees them for? And for law we make sure say we educate them about politics, transparency, and education, give them a stronger education so that those lazy politicians, when they perform the picking the way they did in the diaspora, they now go back, try for destroy everything with the government they per bill, with SLPP they per bill. So for that reason, I recommend say with the SLPP, we are proud of our record. And that's why we say need directions. Whatever we don't do, we don't destroy Sierra Leone. And now we try for change. If I now say set gathering from 1967, if SLPP gather so, the final say APC they go we war for them, they go fetch them, they go try for me and all gather together. But today, the more the technology we don't come, they don't try for bringing what they call discipline and transparency and freedom of elections, freedom of politics. That you get right for belong to any political party you want for belong into, and you get right for practice politics, not to fire whether enemy or somebody for car beat you because you go practice politics. So freedom of elections, now you don't count as Sierra Leone. People there where they listen to this program, people there will get experience past me. Within 10 and day, such gathering like this, you find out say APC they go wage war on SLPP. But today, see the freedom of elections, politics, where President Bureau bring and Sierra Leone. So if you ask me for make a talk about the elections where they go on a Kailamu, that na my first speech and more day for say. Thank you very much, D-Man.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Yes, Madam Tenekbaka, as you see the situation they go on, before you talk, do you actually let we give it, let we hear what they happen under first. Now listen to what they go on, what they pass first. They will ask.
We get okay. The national officers 4. Fatmata Sawane, Fatmata Bokari, Matakana Guru Shari 4. Chokolili plus the region. Chokolili plus the region. We get Aisatu Denke, Mariama Mantele Safa, Aiba Sise, Aminata J. Kabo, trustee. Okay. Haja Adama Kurma, Baulu Binta Jalo, Beatrice Tula, Miss Kaliatu Govana, Haja Mamusu Toronka, Miss Salis Mohamed Kamara, Miss Salis. Yeah. Okay. Asana Tukoroma, Zainab Tula, Aminata.
As soon as the wise followers, viewers of the Green Movement, these are current affairs. We just don't understand this one where they happen right now at the national women's leader election. Now they can go on now. The deputy women's leader, it don't done. According to the information what I get here, that this is not the result. Madam Marama Latif get 96. Aissatou Diallo get 98. Rosemond Matia get 100. So Rosemond Matia now the deputy women's leader, according to the information we I get right now. So yes, Madam Tenekbaka. Madam Tenekbaka, well, DJ Force, you hear what I talk? Maybe you don't get me.
Yeah, not get it clear. I'm not getting clear. I'm not sorry.
Okay. Well, I repeat and I say, according to what they pass here right now at the national women's leader election, they can go on right now. The deputy women's leader, they don't done. Madam Marama Latif get 96. Madam Aissatou Diallo get 98. Rosemond Matia get 100. So Rosemond Matia na in win the deputies women leadership. I just don't receive according to the information I get. Yeah. So, Madam Tenet Baka, you just don't hear also the first statement of DJ Force, and you don't see. So, what in are you on take as a chair lady of this program? Everybody want listening to you.
Well, the waiting me get for say the SLPP as DJ Force Total the oldest political party in the West African region. Waiting don't happen na waiting they happen now na Kaila na a clear manifestation say democracy will therefore enjoy democracy through the ballot box by the people and for the people. But waiting no want me get for say for the women then within another place. If you not to die and do game on, if you lose, you don't lose. But that don't mean say because you lost the election, you are no longer important or relevant in the party. No. Come on board, must come on board with the women. Law now implement programs there for empower women there. Because for far too long, women they will be behind. Now the entire war, women they will don't be behind. So my expectation, whosoever win, let the other group that we don't lose, let them come on board, let them support her, let them push the agenda of the women. Because women empowerment is very important in our society. When you empower women, you don't empower the entire generation. So the message to the viewers then and colleagues then where they inside Kailan district today, if you lose, we are accept defeats. That don't mean say you're not a failure. Maybe you go learn what you make lost. Next time you go able to correct that mistake. So do ya let people then see. And so what I insist as the DJ Force talker. Then there's the time they don't get them kind of now issues they happen there, then they come by force, and they impose themselves on people who don't pass them time then no civilized society, no one go into their issues there anymore. So I'm really glad the way they don't make transparency, let everybody see what they go on. And yeah, not to China. For say they grab no more, you go nominate somebody. No, let them go to election, open election. Transparency too. So and one of the delegates the way they can make the final vote. When they vote for somebody, we're therefore able to stand up and speak on behalf of Una. And we're able to bring them together. And not they only go as a leader, but if we work together with Una as a leader, to make sure say Una accomplish the mission of women. Not only around the world, even within your own political party, women they still do different. And when it comes to salon politics, the new direction is women participation to 30%. With the women, they will still be there. And when women occupy positions, then they do well in their positions, then they in every community. We don't see Rwanda. The high participation of women, I make Rwanda be doing so now. We don't see other countries then who side they set their examples and they so they are they encourage you now, let una support una self, let una throw una support behind each other. Because this now don't make we lack na salon. The women of salon not they support one another to the level they expect. Then they do our but not to them how we they expect. Let them give support to one another. So they encourage the delegates then, let them vote wisely and let them vote for somebody. We go ready for work with them and embrace them. Sometimes people do make mistakes, but sometimes they go learn from their mistakes there and try for correct them. So they encourage the delegates and let them vote wisely, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the voice of Madam Tenet Baka. We just try to give key recommendations and were important. I believe say SLPP will big pass, anything. SLPP will love SLPP. SLPP is one of the oldest political party in Africa as a whole. What you would try for say unity is very, very important. This leadership structure will try for put in place. But we don't target now for let the country let's really let it better. Let the APC Tolongbo Toge Pambody let them not come back na power, never, because they're not good for that country. So Now make we say unity is very, very important. Me and you know when somebody like Charles Magai where he lost election, what did he do? He grab out of anger, he go take in vote and go give the biggest thief man. Yes, today, that thief man makes Sierra Leone turn to austerity measure. Yeah. Bata when a Kulundo, they not left nothing there. So these are mistakes that we don't do. I believe say we learn from we mistakes them. So now may we always there to talk to one another, encourage one another. The party big pass everybody. Where you love support your brother or your sister, the one way they love put hand on around. Where you put hand on around, now the party now you put hand on that. So well now, at the take on back, what did they happen inside the state? The house there, then from there we continue.
We don't know the vision. East rural district, I don't call her. I don't call West rural district. And to my time, they take her. Good. Ama.
Well, my family, if not just the join with this current affairs now yeah, would they get all the information, the right one for let us understand what they go on right now. Now, DJ Force, looking at the political history and looking at SLPP, the way would they behave right now, this don't categorically prove to the whole world say now we are democratically party, we believe in democracy. Now, imagine what happened yesterday. Now, Moyama election. It go on peacefully, no mamikos, no fet, nothing not happy. At the end of the day, would I win? It win. Everybody can suffer. But we there and they understand when other political parties them, when they get only small things no more, they cause trouble, they cause mamikos, they vandalize. So how you categorize the Sierra Leone People's Party decency in democracy with the APC Tolongo told the Pambodi when they don't believe in anything are just to destroy no more? SDJ Force.
Well, first and foremost, if you give me the opportunity for me to really compare the two political party and assess a G grade, where out of 200, I give 200 to the SLPP party. Out of 200, I give 5% to the APC Tolombo Tollgate Panbody. Because here is a political party, and they refer specifically to the APC party, where they go per mini convention, they go cause them a mother. They go down music, they call her nasty, basta picking. That technically, now the families they abuse, and the mama and papa they cause. So that kind of political party, you know, go learn nothing from them. The central leaders and their back leaders and their grassroots, they are all empty-headed people. Because at the end of the day today, with man the way they colonize Sierra Leone, who get independent, they not be teaching nobody for cause mami cause per politics. Yeah? What did they teach you? Now follow understand each another and form organizations them way for able bring development on a party and for the country. So, you know, we will learn nothing from the APC Tolombo Tollgate Panbody. Because look at a political party we gonna makini, una be the sian. This not to me talker. Everybody be sian where they sing music nasty They dance music, basta picking. Their mama they be sidonde, their granny they be sidonde, their grandpa they be sidonde, their papa they be sidonde, their stake leaders they be sidonde, and even the chairman be sidonde. And now that may make where the chairman grab, it be right. That statement where an escroma be utter, it make no mistake. We say the party followers, the supporters, the leaders, the executive, they say they all munku. Because now the performance way is the way they present to them. Because what they fail for recognize, they be fail for recognizing the international body and the local observers of our election mandate where they for look after into our electoral process. They also present now McKinney. So that was the only word we go use for bring the comeback on their toes. We say the all muku because they are a political party they go down music or basta pique, and nasty. Where you
Oh, DJ Force, you said it. Oh, that was from DJ Force. DJ Force, they try to highlight it. The political party when they just they no more they for them they do something good, and not they do something good. The only music where they sing about Stabike. This now current affairs. Now how we can break everything down. Now,
I'm really apologizing to the listeners and viewers of these current affairs. Moving forward, so an escroma in what we be saying they are all munku, it be right. Because now in Kawit, attitudinal change. So when it bring attitudinal change, it change all the attitude from good to worst. From good to worse. Now, let we go back to the SLPP now. Here is a president who don't come with what really this president is trying for showing in governance style. It say need direction. That means they need direction. It not only put SLPP first, but it puts Sierra Leone first. The whole entire Sierra Leone, whether it belong in SLPP or it not belong in SLPP, it say my governance system is called need direction. They say country first. Put your country first. So you don't see. It say Ingo make sure say it underpin everything under our administration. So now President Bio they try for build a legacy, not only for the party SLPP, but also for Sierra Leoneans them. For me, they go able to copy decent politics. All political party living in Sierra Leone, for me, they play decent politics. Now, I make it say politics, election, not to fet. He said now for using knowledge. When you vote, go na house. No go hit fet now, Kabbalah. Because Kabbalah people they don't want for vote for a party, so you go bomb police station. So President Biode party SLPP, and also it they teach Sierra Leoneans, and it also they try for send message out there to other political party them we get interest in politics for make sure say politics not to war, election not to war. So let people they copy from President Bill and from SLPP government and party. Because SLPP party now a party where they make sure say it therefore provide quality service, and they are also proud of their record. So if you say make a talk about that area the way bring can to me and make a comment about the kind of elections where they go on at the country, well, I go refer to SLPP that they are proud of their record and they like for provide quality service. When you put people in a positions where responsible, then people and they go always they serve in the capacity of respect and bring freedom. So SLPP don't bring freedom of election. Yeah. So make a left other participant them take on from there.
Well, before I give Madam Tenepaka, you say something very important. Where I go want share also with the public now. Now a party, APC na a political party when they believe in toggery, when they don't believe in criminality, racketeering, they don't believe in democracy. APC now the only party where we see say a political party being where they the country where not mean well for the nation. Yes. Come on mini convention when they go pan the cost mami cost basta picking. Just like what you talk. So I just want to come flash this one. Yes.
SLPP North America 13.
Now listen to them first. Now listen what they go on here small again.
Denny Kopo, Emeka Kadausi, Wuri, Kula Sila, Kaliatu Wali, Alice Gogo, Emma, Bridget Bandi, Mata Williams, Vivian Choka, Janet Kafuma, Patricia Jabi 13. 13. Yes. UKI 15. UKI 15. Sandra Rogers, Yvonne King, Margaret Johnson, Marama Fangawa, Marama Blake, Memuna D. Soare, Francis Pilwi, Catherine Bayon, Ma Sewo Kuruma, Judith Kosek, Teresa Dizokumara, Binta So, Princess Betty View, Freddy Kakela. 15. Liberia 1. Guinea 1. Holland, they come. Yes. They vote. Jamiat Wema, Holland, they vote. Teresa Safa, Mata Akra, all the 3. Holland 3. Now Germany absent, Canada absent.
Now, Madam Tenet Waka.
Organizations. Heritage 4. Elizabeth Lahai, Rachel Bundo Pesima, Hannah Kokoma, Rebecca Kosia. PTO, Factory Organization.
Yeah, therefore go out of the program very soon.
Anne-Marie Bebiadi.
Okay.
5. Anne-Marie Bebiadi, Fatima Madabio, Joyce Tijankela, Rugiatu Musafa.
They can call the name there. It's very, very interesting.
Club of Like Minds 2. Siata Ambush, Winifred Koloma, Club of Like Minds 2. 2. Then Sumukab 4. Tutu Brewa, Medrisa Bani, Jaria Tudamule, Mabel Sori.
They call Australia absent.
Sumukab 4, yes.
Huh? They call Australia.
I know you're real. So then they call them before I put the ball on up. But
they forget about Australia and I make you relax. And
so now you don't hear the speech from DJ Force. They try to do the comparison between the two political parties there. Which one we get democracies there? Well, DJ Force mentioned say a common mini convention when they go on, they begin sing the basta picking music day. Then from there, the party chairman grab and tell and say they all munku. So how you grade in terms of democracy between these two political parties? But before I give you, I want to refer to what did DJ Force say. That will make that we viewers and then they understand say anything we talk now the reality. This is not what DJ Force talk about. Let people then see it. Where DJ Force measure something, I come with a reference for let audience to understand. See, and on the SLPP got democracy. Look at common mini convention when they go there. They see people inside them. But anyway, Madam Tenebaka, what's in a your own take? How you categorize between them two people then? Then two party them.
What DJ Force talk not true, but for far too long, APC they don't nurture Togri in that country. This now the people that will not ever believe in fear go in anything. They not ever practice. I'm fine. They not ever practice the human right declaration. They right to political right to political view. Now people that will not be understanding thing then they, not just half baked and semi-illiterate we can lead the party. We highly educated people they may they around them. But like more and Escoma don't hold them when I have to ransom. Now so it be happen during Shaka Stephen in time. Then it kind of dictatorship, it declare the country to one party state when a purely communist system. You not get right for talk, you not get right for expressive view. Now that be done they happen. Now that make late man there, may his soul rest in peace. Semu Bangura, it be confessed to the nation, it say let the nation pray for them. It say entire, it say for far too long then they with APC. If you not be tug, you not go humiliate the people them. APC no wants you, they not go give symbol. Now that be make puje. They go kill people then a blama. Down to your uncle, he pull in foot underneath in foot, he pull the kanda. Now that be happen where they send Mina na pujon. If they go humiliate people them, at the end of the day, they can't afraid Mina, they set coup against Mina, they say Mina wants set coup. That be make sure say the Mina in your very people they not be can support them. Because they be done first of all use them for go humiliate young people them, it bring division car inside the Pujon districts. So we don't they see all them things then they. That's and then now me I don't mature now I they see some of them things and they happen. So APC na party way based on Togri. It based on Togri. So now the same thing I the one for the continue. Where then go that Makeni day, then they pull music, then they cost Basta Pikine. Basta Pikine is being compute. So be honest, all them cost then they will sabi do one. But we say we born we get all they know they cost this stuff. Man self on a man, they cost inside the town, the society woman, then they can't give you fine. So don't grow inside them thing. They don't go lama through peer pressure group them outside there, but inside we say we be born, they cost, they swear they. So APC party, they really need for land for understand what's in President Bill come with SALONE. But because they not believe themselves, they not they do anything good. Now that make anything, then they believe in corruption. Anything where they do. Now corrupt activities. Because if you don't work, really you don't do well for the country, because you don't have to let them vote for you. Now the corruption now they affect them today, now affect up to an Escoma. If corruption not in the affect her, if before don't can explain to President Bill peacefully, he hand over peacefully and say now this I do now ya stop. Now this I be don't do now ya you go take and from her. But corruption not allow one for let do a peaceful transition handing over. It just go give stuff. But for let's see don't tell President Bill say now this project here undertake now ya work now ya stop. They not able to do that one day. So I mean now people then whether be don't base that in party ideology of violence and by force. We don't pass them time then day. When we look at history, what's in the why I do so with people then at the east and the south. Now that makes it a coffee plantation safe. Now so then take kill SLPP then kill boku job there. Now the east and the south. They begin to tell people then say coffee not get profit, you not even plant coffee. Then days then the coffee plantation now will be get. People then they make money out of and then kill all them things and they do this then bad politics, hatredness. They even go to the extent that the late SI Kuma alter a statement say time get for car then go say Mandela and be there. And now tribalism everything they introduce inside that country they introduce everything. Look I tell you. Now the same thing when they in opposition, then they continue for do. If you see one posting when I sent to you, where Jibril Bangura they say, in the calling colleague them, let them ready for civil war. Jibril Bangura he lay down in America, he they call for civil war. Now you therefore can start the fights. Not this for man can start the battle. If you know say if you know say get guts, you know to woman in Bele, it passed for 9 months. Then can start the war. No decent Sierra Leone, not the way one go back to that war day. Not to say afraid they afraid though. But on account to us, if they beat una. Because what can happen now, the Sierra Leone People's Party. We go with Northern and brothers there. We're ready for align with we. On account of the east and the south, we go mass una back. But we're not ready for that. We're not even preach for that. Because we live now in a society where they don't teach you how to live in harmony. So now some of the things then this one they teach. The young one there. You saw APCB don't they raise bad community. Now in they affect them now. You know, see the parliament, the MPs there, where then they talk. Now I don't talk and say let President Bill make sure say any member of parliament will not even get O level. I like to fake the paper, let them find out to say fake, make them not allow an parliament. Because an embarrassment to the society of Sierra Leone. Where President Bill they say education, then things say it's funny. Why not education inside darkness?
Well, before I forget, we don't measure something where very, very important. And now yeah, on this platform, yeah, where you and DJ Force, what we discuss about the roles of the parliament. But then it seems like the parliament now, they don't listen to that message. So I want to with that message, remotely when I read it from there, we continue. Do ya? When I listen to the statement from the House of Parliament, what happened? Wait. This is not current affair, and I have with the cow all the fact then for let una understand.
MPs are not Mr. Speaker, the standing order is saying Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, let me with a point. I don't want the public to misconstrue what we have said. Nobody is saying they should use it as an excuse. These are two separate and distinct issues. They are separate and distinct. The attendance of members as to the attendance of MDs are totally and distinct. Nobody is saying that if members are not coming, they should not come. Let us don't mix. In fact, the warning goes for MPs also. Tomorrow we are going to do a roll call tomorrow of MPs. If an MP is not present tomorrow without excuse, then we'll take
the appropriate steps. We'll take the appropriate steps. Don't forget, Christmas is around the corner. Christmas is around the corner. It will be terrible to inform the Ministry of Finance to seize something. Please inform the MPs to be here tomorrow. Otherwise, we are going to make the necessary sanctions. We'll do the necessary sanctions. You collect yours after Christmas.
You collect yours after Christmas. It's all right. Yes.
Now, this now current affairs, Madam Tenet Maka. You've been there on a has been the talk. You don't hear now. This same message I will be dongi advice to the parliament, the House of Parliament. It seems like say now people the way they listen, and they don't listen to them. So continue and also analyze the statement from the House of Parliament for the absentees. Then the one that way they boycott Parliament. What is the thing when they get for do to them?
I mean, then they continuously do this with the hope, say, then go sabotage the new direction and say, now one man system, now one man government. Because some of them inside the parliament, they don't even know why make them they are confused. They are confused. Most of the issues that when they company they come up with the parliament, they're not able to sit down for debate on their issues then because they are totally blind. They don't even know what's in their representation, what's in their responsibility. Because they get disconnection with the people themselves where they represent. And when you are disconnected from the people the way they represent, what you get for go present in the House of Parliament? So some of them then they no more I support the motion. Where they say, hey, una allow go so I follow, na then they pan. They don't even know what they do that they represent on that parliament day, why then they waiting for them rules and responsibility. Walking away in a parliament, not good for me, una unseat the new direction. It's not possible. It's not possible. We don't see too much ranting on social media. Now I make like me I return back on social media. Hey, before me step mama in a kitchen, me mama na get for dinner kitchen. So let the parliament stand firm and let them do total screening. If the people they're not ready for come and say this is not the reason why they could work out of parliament, then payment they not give them. That same corrupt activities where they begin to time reach for going to parliament, some man they part in your business, they know they do nothing, they know they count with nothing at the table of parliament, they know they count with anything where they will discuss for the best interest of the country, for the best interest of the people. When the president comes with a suggestion, if we not agree on that, we not sit down and debate. We not talk to each other. But I know me say because they in opposition, so the ruling party na the enemy there. Any idea where they can see, they say no, they agree because then get them failure, then desperate politicians there. When they can't make less say, then I'm Mr. Clean and then they follow. I'm glad you will see they don't talk. When you walk out of parliament, you don't get the payment. So maybe they don't check them. Any both party, anybody where they go inside House of Parliament, you not get complete A level, you not understand. Would that they can't get them, they not give them symbol another country. Because now some of the things and this way don't make salon de bien. And they can't make one suggestion back to President Bio. Before then they give ministerial position, you forget a constituency where you belong to. 1 for 5. You for bring people then come on board. In a camp, then turn you minister, you disconnect yourself from the people who are not they touch the people, who are not they touch base with the people, they are disconnected from everywhere. When I say afterwards, me, they don't vote me in the appointment, they don't give me. When they give you appointments, you forget a constituency, you for win souls. SLPP, they repeat, not a social club, neither a political a secret society. Now a political party, we can govern. And when they govern, you a president, you don't give position. If you not sift your tongue, you they go talk anyhow. Anything will happen to you, go blame yourself. Now make they always talk for be academics now one. Now make Davis Niku they not be join politics because they know say they are academics, they are not politicians. Balobari be no saying a businessman, he not a politician. Now make nine business to be concentrate on. Administrators then they when at the administration side and they're not they mix pan politics. For be academic is different from being a politician. A politician, you get for stand the heat, and you get for know how for talk to the people, how for address the people, how for convince the people, let them buy into your idea.
Thank you very much, Madam Tene. I hold you there. DJ Force, I come out back to you. You be also come with that big recommendation. But before we go to that recommendation, I want to let you let me read this message here to the public, the audience, let them know how APC ungrateful. We get statistic now. We say Kamaras Kefasmat helped APC win 1965 election. Then at the end of the day, ungratefulness. We got SI Kroma used the team to help the APC win many elections from 1973 to 1982. Ungratefulness. We see the Timini people that they vote for Anes by Kroma in 2007. At the end of the day, Anes by Kroma, the APC, they become very ungrateful to the Timini people there. We see also the same Timini people there with order they welcome Kadisese for 2012 election, Anes by Kroma. At the end of the day, we see the ungratefulness when they do to Kadisese, heavy one with We also see how the team they vote November 12. Yeah, Kadisese, SYZ after losing the battle, this, that, the ungratefulness of the APC Tolongo Choge Pambodi. Well, DJ Force, you're not a politician. You see how this political party is very, very ungrateful, very, very disgraceful. They don't care about people there. They use people there no more, just like how they go use Sia Kroma, and by Kroma go marry Sia Kroma just because they want to people their vote. At the end of the day, it dump the Kono people there. We know them all, Sam Sumana there. So now you as a politician, what are you take on this? And also the House of Parliament, where you see you message, they don't hear it. Your message today.
Thank you very much. APC, when it comes to APC party, this is not a political party. Now, a rip-off organization and a rip-off society. A party ungrateful. Now, party is we salon people, regardless of which background, which district, which region they come for, they always vote for them. But they're ungrateful. Once we don't put them in power, they become a rebellion party. They call transformer them. They go poison water. They go make sure say that the whole woman they choke them. They cut the bobby. They go home woman, they sub tick panel. Now party ungrateful. They don't vote for them for a very long time. They don't vote for them. Now that country they pass all political party. But once you vote against them, you pull them in power. Now they tell you they see that they hold woman, they kill them. They go home picking them, they kill them. They bury them alive just for make the kind of power. And not to that can bring APC to power. What he can bring APC to power? Now the people can vote for them. But John Lekwe say they're ungrateful. Because every tribe in that country, they can always vote for APC. But when every tribe come together, they pull in the power, then they become desperate in society. They won't transform them. They go to school, they take people, they picking it, they run away with them. They go do human sacrifice with them for me, kind of power. So for me, I know they call them as a political party. They are political criminals. They are political thieves, political monkeys, cockroaches. Yeah. They eat people, they book, they go destroy. What you make a call them cockroaches? But cockroach they pour book. The book where you go buy, you can't liam. They can't eat a checker at all. So now their animal they're ungrateful. And their animal they are gonna give them respect. Now so that political party day. Yeah. So if you ask me for make I talk about their ungratefulness, now that I can say because look at what happened. Yeah, there were too many people that vote for them in 2007. Wait time for letting many people they get power. What did they do? Huh? What did they do? They put the flag bearer ship now Alpha Kanian. They go bring the local brother back inside. Yeah. So they don't always deceive the many people there for a very long time. Kadisi say when too many people they vote for in 2012, what did they do? They go to Kailan. They go cancel all 47 votes. 47 police stations just for let Kadisi say not become vice president in the Republic of Sierra Leone. When a born communicate me. Yeah. Now, in the House of Parliament, look, there's a lot of papers where they done for debates at the House of Parliament. There's a lot of developmental document the way they done in the House of Parliament where they need for debate and bring their project a day for the common people. But what really APC they show? How you gonna go take somebody where they sell shoes, now PZ, they go make them as members of parliament? How you gonna go take somebody when not even complete high school, they go make a House of Parliament? When the party supporters they be move from diaspora, where they go, they greedy the symbol. They not greedy the symbol. Yeah. So the one where they give symbol, these are people when they be no more for libele, na battery they sell, so na Congo they sell, so na slippers they sell, so na battery they sell. They go pay money to the chairman and leader, they give the symbol, they don't go na parliament. Now they did paro na wiso.
Thank you very much. Then hold on there now. Let's watch this video back. Then from there, you analyze to the public the statements we begin in the parliament don't hear it now. They take their responsibility very serious because we don't understand. Say APC them, they lay down at the host, they enjoy, they thief light, they cause trouble. They know they can't walk. When they say come, let do things for where they go develop this country, what did they do? They boycott. So listen, Sierra Leoneans, to this conversation.
Mr. Speaker, the standing order is saying,
Mr. Speaker, point of order. Mr. Speaker, point of order. Point. I don't want the public to misconstrue what we have said. Nobody is saying they should use this as an excuse. These are two separate and distinct issues. They are separate and distinct. The attendance of members as to the attendance of MDs are totally and distinct. Certainly. Nobody is saying that if members are not coming, they should not come. Let us don't mix. In
fact, the warning goes for MPs also. Tomorrow, we are going to do a roll call tomorrow of MPs. If an MP is not present tomorrow without excuse, then we'll take the appropriate steps. We'll take the appropriate steps. Don't forget, Christmas is around the corner. Christmas is around the corner. It will be terrible to inform the Ministry of Finance to seize something. Please inform the MPs to be here tomorrow. Otherwise, we are going to make the necessary sanctions. We will do the necessary sanctions. You collect yours after Christmas. You collect yours after Christmas.
Yes, leader.
Yes, DJ Force. You join your reader statements back. I bring them back so you go able to analyze them. Very good. I don't want to let you make one mistake.
I am proud about the parliament oath. But one of the things I want for call Sierra Leoneans their attention to today, the MPs are not serving parliament. The MPs are serving their people in the House of Parliament. Failing to come in the House of Parliament, you'll be suspended. You go and find job on the streets. This is now a total disrespect to the House of Parliament in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Here is a parliament where we meet for discuss about the budget, where you forgo tell you people them what they don't put into education, what they don't put into roads, what they don't put into electricity, energy. They run away. Come on. Then you want me go lay down and also they pay you? No, you are not working for APC. You are working for the people. Politics don't done. Now service now would they pay in the House of Parliament. Not to politics would they pay at the House of Parliament. Now service. You are not serving your people. The time where politics be there, now the time where be the campaign for let you go work na Parliament. Say you go talk from behalf of you people and for me they get water well, for me they get school. Now, when we'll go talk about the budget, how much schools and which district to give budget, they know sabi. And this parliament, the way they run away, they are all from the northern part of Sierra Leone.
DJ Force, 1 second. Let us know what something they go on at their house here, and let us know what they go on. Then from there, we'll continue.
Hey, when you come for nominate, state your name, your district, and your position, or your constituency and your position.
I, as Yemaka say, this youth women's leader West, hereby nominate Madam Fatima Tasawane for the position of National Women's Leader.
Fatima Tasawane has been nominated for the position of National Women's Leader. Any seconder?
I, Aminata Bayo, of constituency 131, West Urban District. I second the motion.
That was not clear. Now, Colonel Apostle, I second. Fatima Tasawane has been seconded. Any more nominations?
Maria Aruna, 116, East Urban. I nominated Madam Famata Bintu Bakari for National Women's Leader.
Madam Famata Bakari has been nominated. Any seconder?
Second motion for the nomination of Madam.
Yeah, the nomination has been seconded. Any more nominations? Yes, sir.
Aye. Aye. LRM Global Women's Leader Kenema District hereby nominates Madam Hawafore from National Women.
Madam Hawafore has been nominated. Any seconder?
Honorable Mase Kaite Aruna of both districts, constituency 5, do hereby second the nomination of Madam Hawa Fore for the position of National Leader.
Thank you. Any more nominations? Any more nominations?
I, Safiatu Elizabeth Charles of constituency 110, hereby nominate Madam Josephine H.M. Jackson.
Madam Joseph Jackson has been nominated. Any seconder? Any seconder? I hereby move that
I, Edna Banya, YG 002 Kailam District, I second the motion.
the nomination of Madam Joseph Jackson has been seconded. Any more nominations? If no nominations more, I hereby move that nominations are closed. Can the aspirant candidate come forward?
Hey.
Democracy.
Can you come forward?
Chair lady, you quiet too.
Okay, empty.
And are they
That
listening?
is empty. All right. Sorry. Yes, sir.
This one the democracy go there, joy.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
sir.
democracy this.
Yeah. We got right for 11. I will get the right.
DJ Force. Well, DJ, the democracy this. Let me lower and down small. But wait, ba, loud juice, ba. How wanna they feed the mementos, DJ Force? I see
Well, me actually, one of the things that way Adepa look, now make her look quiet. I know they want the body movement no more, but I they watch what thing they come after. If you look at the election, this election is decentralized. This election is decentralized. It's the 4 cardinal points in the Republic of Sierra Leone. It's not only the south and the east. No. You ever look, the women, the way they don't gather. There are women from the north. There are women from the south. There are women from the east. There are women from the central capital city, even the urban area. Even villages where you know they think of, they came with their representatives.
Yes.
So now Adepa watch. I know Adepa only watch the mic where people they talk, but Adepa watch how this election is organized. This now the legacy where President Biodo bring come first in history. Yeah. Now he say this time, he say no man no they vote for women's wing. Now woman they go vote. So in the final say all the constituency. Yes. So the president in the Republic of Sierra Leone, who is the chairman for this greater, bigger political party, he don't build a structure wherein this structure is decentralized. So now a decentralized service delivery. Now it don't bring but look, woman will come up Kamalo, where they represent constituency under the SLPP, they bring a can. So you don't find out say you don't can see Kenema. You don't see how Kenema woman there, they're so united, and you don't can mix that culture together. Look how the place peaceful. Mami cause the day.
No, Mami cause not the day. Mami cause not the day at all. Whether this now we they talk about the decency of SLPP. Yeah.
Look at constituency 110. Look at constituency 110. A women's leader, executive wing from constituency 110. They can Kailan. You know when they reach Kailan?
They tell you.
Now, Frito no more Bisabi as Sierra Leone. Now, they don't gather the all. Look at the way they are dancing, and you see how they are motivating themselves. You know?
And what they are observing, I see most of the speakers them where they do the nomination, their voices don't go. To tell you, say they don't jubilate, the merit is so much. It's so much that the voice they don't go. It don't go. We are in inside
So
APC, na mami cause, na they cause, then they cause basta picking cause there.
yeah.
And then they,
So the decentralization where President Biodo Brinka, it really be like first in history where women they gather inside Kailan forget women's wing, a women's leader. That means it want for build a structure wherein they can even get recognition, a reward, benefits. You know what
the
I mean?
chairman they talk, yeah, that's true. The chairman they talk. No, listen, no, always wait till the chairman they say.
That's very good. That's very good. Okay, wait now. Okay, wait now. Wait. I said, when I can dance, get tomorrow. Oh, like I go win, I go dance. Now, they don't nominate. They are campaign for stop now, almost done. And they talk to them almost done. Now the last election this for tonight, people that go for go up other side, they come on far forever. The one wait, one for wait. You know one wait, no problem, you can go out and travel. We will announce the result. We know the first everybody for the year. Thank you very much. Now elections open. You vote, you want wait, and then you die. You don't want to wait, you want to go ahead, America. Thank you. As a spirit, but thank you. We start. We start. We start all team. We start all team they start at this country. And I call on the great Kailan district. Kailan district. No, Kailan district tonight. Before the Kailan district, hey, national force. National officers, I don't respect the national officers there. These are the very last important service.
Medical.
National officers, come and test our name, come and come and carry you. Matakara Lulu Sheriff. Yes. Her Excellency, Madam Lulu Sheriff, Ambassador to the Granite Country. Quick. Kailan District.
So you they see, now they run some comments, let people that they admire the program.
Yes, let's continue.
You they see now the Konike Timini song now they passing now inside the hall. Now we are not sabi sing, bro. So you don't see the culture. The culture is also playing. This is political willingness. Now they call political willingness. Nobody is forced to support who you want to support. President Bio, Sierra Leoneans, SLPP, una copy and una learn and let we learn from President Bio. You don't believe say politics here in border for make palaver for him. Convince him.
Yes, not to mommy cause.
And today, I want to encourage every elections where they pass through SLPP for letting not take the fight for yourself. Where he lost, he joined the winning team. Today, Matthew don't win the deputy women's wing. Remember who said Ibika starts. It started from the bottom and people they train them inside the party. So the deputy women's leaders, then the one the way they lost, and they encourage them for men they join force, let the winner train them.
And the result in this.
So Now the deputy women.
Thank you very much, Daniel Fala. Where you just send this result here, so this tally, so viewers them go to watch out. And continue, DJ Force. You know, when they see things that are happening, DJ Force, you don't understand.
Yeah. So now, what really President Bio they try for it underpin everything under our administration in these 5 years. For let we make sure say we practice good democracy, good politics, good elections, good interactions, good freedom of elections, freedom of speech, freedom of relationship, freedom of encouragement. Now, in the leader, now not forget, President Biya is not only the president in the Republic of Sierra Leone, but now in the leader in the SLPP party. So we get for accept a legacy. We get for accept what in the plant into the party. He don't talk and say, I not get for day alive forever. But I want for left something wherein we go practice a generation to generation. If you listen in speech, na Moyamba, he say the young generation, you not go they proud with them, if they train them, for men they can't take over there, then in front of her, they misbehave.
Yes, he talked that. Yes.
And what the young generation then do? They apologize. But that is the biggest mistake when the young generation they don't ever they do. Yeah. So I was not impressed with the character and the behavior of the young generation because first in history, what we see president go sit down with grassroots. That means they own the party. And one of the things the way the grassroots they don't do, the grassroots they don't unite this party more than whosoever hold position inside this party today. Because the grassroots, they own the future of the SLPP. The grassroots own the future of Sierra Leone today. Look at the by-elections.
And that was the same statement where President Bio give them. Wait, tell them that statement. Now tell them.
Yeah. Now they go campaign. Now they go swallow the dust. Now they go come on the street. They campaign to the mama then, to the papa then. So President Bio is so proud of the young generation. I mean, even the young generation now, they are going to bring it into ministerial position. So that they say go get whether they go sit down President Bio or he make delegation. Now the 4 cardinal point they go na state to go have meeting with them. So
you see how democracy is sweet. You know why they happy.
You know why they happy. So you know when they happen. So now President Bio talk and say he say I'm going to underpin everything under my administration or our administration in these 5 years. Yeah. So the foundation where they be now, it don't build foundation for the men there. Now it can't be foundation for mama there. Yeah. Look at the kind way people they gladdy. You don't hear mommy cause that?
No, mommy cause not the mommy no cause not the but now this thing listen. Mommy cause not the look, DJ Force, the way I see the organize of them, there is them places then they for other election areas then would they see across the country. This no one they happen, man.
Yeah, before they go back to the show, before they go back to the polling station to the election, look at the way people came from McKinney, women came from McKinney, women came from Waterloo, Falaba, Wenadugu, Cambia, Magorka, Poloko, everywhere in the 4 cardinal Kenema, Bo, Moyamba, Pujeon, Bound. And remember, they are looking after them and they provide lodging for them. They not go parare get oko like they would be going na makeni when arare get oko be go where they go cost mommy cost day.
No.
So na responsibility President Bio don't tie on every SLPP members, supporters, executive. But one thing I want to say kudos to the chairman, the party secretary general, the leader, the deputy leader, and all the executive, they don't do a very great job. This is not a one-man business.
No.
We need to build this. And I also say thanks to the young generation. The young generation today, anybody who lost this election, you don't introduce yourself to SLPP, not to loss, you lost. But the one they win, una join force with them. Anybody where you go for this young generation where you no winner, not to loss, you lost. You don't go marketing set to SLPP. You don't go sit down with President Bill. You don't go sit down with Presadi. Today for see Presadi say, you know they able to see him. Because even this they know they allow you.
He will say the pass.
Umo Bangwa, youth minister. Today for go see him, you know they able to see him. But here is a man who go sit down with all inside the same coach barrier when they talk. So nobody no loss. Now we all win. Except Uda ungrateful. Because we go yonder, the SLPP go lodge, they always go sit down, the SLPP provide them. Not to eat provide them. The food where they cook for you, the SLPP provide them. All you executive or the delegate, the way you go for me, they go vote for you. Now SLPP provide them. So you don't lose. You don't go into this system. Maybe they not be Sabi or see Johnny. They be there in name, but they not be Sabi am. Or sometimes where they go, some people they not get time for attend a meeting. So nobody no lose. So we encourage the one they say where they not win. For say every day if I bring one person. 1 for 5. 1 for 5. Now with the practice. And anybody today where they win these elections there, not to you don't win. Not to you don't win. Now SLPP don't win. So now would they tie the responsibility by you for making can defend that staff with President be a hold from Freetown. From stadium, that staff. Now everybody that they can vote for you, deputy women or executive or young generation, not to for you say if you can win that, not to no. They don't give that position for you say. They give that position for can defend the staff. So now that me go left for the nation, and at that every SLPP for believe. For the House of Parliament, for the House of Parliament, my brother, let them pass the bill. We are coming to show them what they call responsibility. Some of us are coming to take responsibility from them because they believe in corruption. Yeah, now maybe they run away, come on a parliament. Not to APC, they serve na parliament.
Yes, they abandon their duty. They abandon the responsibilities there.
These are the people there. When I went to, we not go to that show it. We got the people that go, we not go there. This not the MP the way they provide allowance wardrobe for them. This not the MP the way President Bio buy motorcar for them. This not the MP the way they provide money for buy shoes, for buy clothes. Today they run away. They lead on at the old. They say na APC they deserve. Not to APC una deserve. Now the SALONE government una deserve. SALONE people now una deserve. Now the national anthem now they deserve. Then they wrong go lay down or the way time read for take salary they go take her. Wallahi be like that salary. Would they recommend to President Bio? You miss sitting 210. You don't get a full salary. You don't get a full salary. Who are they?
Who are they? But the thing here is, let me see. These are the things we talk about now. Let's come to proper. We they say corruption the fact back. Now we don't see say where president talk and do bill. We all see him. Yeah. It affect by all means for let this country go before. What did the man can? What did he do? They not begin sack people there. They not begin change people there.
But hold on, some of these MPs the way they boycott parliament sitting, some of them their kids we are paying school fees for them. We are paying school fees for them. Their own responsibility now is to buy food and put on the table at home. So why are they ungrateful? If they say now for corruption, where President Bio defend, I mean they come on at the parliament, they're not all parliamentarians become together and vote say for do inquiry on APC party.
That's true. Continue.
Yeah. Now every members of parliament be vote for say we need to investigate the outgoing administration. So why the investigation they go on now? It don't reach to a climate to Auditor General now. They don't boycott parliament. Hey. Let them be careful with the dual citizens and we are coming. And what thing can the Yunkela be the fed for what make right now in the parliament, they know this again, the parliamentarian, they run away for the job. Can the Yunkela be say, let the dual citizens they vote? President Bio say, let the dual citizens they represent the people in the House of Parliament because we don't can get knowledge, brother. Now I can't know what's in my responsibility as a politician. Now I don't study politics, man. So when I go and I'm chief down, I mean look at district or come on, I able to deliver, man. But the parliamentarians there, without President Bio no count agenda, they don't get agenda for themselves. They don't get what is service delivery. They're not able to provide. So and most of the parliamentarians, wouldn't have the parliamentarians whether they boycott Parliament City. Now from the northern part of Sierra Leone, why did they rogue the northerners there? They vote for them for go embarrass the northerners there. Because they give them 50 million for go build offices for the engage with the people and their constituencies there. Them money in the northern part of Sierra Leone, they eat all, my brother. Their offices there, they will say they find and from Kono, Kenema, Bo, Moyamba, Pujem, Freetown. But in the northern part of Sierra Leone, all MPs, where APC be give them a ticket for let them go represent the north. Not to APC that they go represent at the north. They not be build that office there. So now I don't switch them, they don't be give boycott Parliament City. Now can the Ukela now they go fala? Because now can the Ukela they mislead the MPs there. Yeah, they the MPs and they don't want them boycott city of Parliament. They don't want them vex. And every development where President Biodepa bring Canada country, all MP is part of it because they don't pass and vote for the bills that they count in the Parliament. So why now at the end of the towards the election they don't begin the boycott city? So una say when they boycott city, they not get for Canada House of Parliament because the people there they watch they say, hey, they were all be saying in the Parliament, they not be the sit down, but they be the chief with money because native they party the people in the northern part of Sierra Leone because they are not sitting in Parliament. The way they pay there, they go take the money they eat. So now stealing.
Now stealing. Now we'll listen to President Bio. This is speaks more. I beg.
Well, this is a special meeting, one of its kind, the first of its kind, and the history of the Sierra Leone People's Party. 70 years on as a national party, we don't decide to say the woman them, forget the young assembly, who said they choose the leader. The dedicated meeting. First then, 90 or 80% of the one that they choose women that have demanded also. Today, we change that story. Now when they choose my own leader also, so from Unaga for the also, we can complain and say, you know why I've been telling the chairman say the election we are in, and those man they vote for me, but the woman they vote. They know what the woman will support. And they support with all their heart. So woman favors for man. So I always occupy a special place in my heart. And I want for everyone to know that, and I want to say a big thank you to all the women. This is a big task we don't give them. Because first thing I would go choose for them. So when I choose, luckily for me, the one that already contest, I sabi them better one. I sabi them all personally. I can speak to the character. I can speak to everything, and that makes sense. I avoid the whole process. Because if you're not giving me your ballot, and also I go put them, but they keep them. And whosoever will not choose, and that gets to be the national women's leader of the SLPP party. So we wait for that result today. That woman with the first woman with a fully dedicated women's meeting, they choose as the national leader of the women. Inside the make history, and when I said the make history. The party now the umbrella will work it. So tell them you cover some people and so tell them some people they need not to go under there. But still now the one umbrella will get. I want for them to do that one day. Women when they choose for support, they support fully. And when I don't show say women are the actual base of this party.
So DJ, what thing are you take of President Bio's speech? Because they can't take the people there back to Kailaon. I want to take them back.
You know, I have said it all. I say he don't love the woman. He don't say the woman they get clean heart for this party pass even demanded.
They're not true. Not true, bang bang. Yes, and with the woman then we party able, transform, yeah. This party,
so what you get for? I be telling na pull one audio. I tell na say come 2023 election where President Bio dey win, would they give more ministerial position to woman them? 70% of the ministers are going to be women. We want to take Sierra Leone to a height wherein they're picking all the pay their school fees, they're not for being liability. Because where you put man in ministerial position, where they thief money, now for woman they thief am. But when you put woman in ministerial position, now the country they work for, because you know say you get for born picking. No, so?
Not true.
So we get for put more ministers. President Bio, for let win election, now woman them, they molest them, they abuse them, but they make sure say they put themselves together and make sure President Bio come to power. If not be man no more, if not be who no more, we not agree. But now who they take information when they go give APC for let President Bio not get a power. Man them be there when I be chairman there for SLPP, now them be the leak all information to an micro for let President Bio not can a power. History go judge.
That is true. Man, they don't begin Burma. I say they want to listen to President Bio's speech. We don't left the commentary.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, but before I count, at the count number 4 now, before that, let's see what did happen inside the hall. No, yeah, what did they go on at the hall?
I can copy information. I'm not saying.
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, this is the hall with the wait. Election they can go on. So at the cow President Bio's speech.
Come on, members of parliament. Come on, MPs.
Oh, wait.
Come on, MPs.
Okay. As the thing they fall on, I got for the count and for now. Yeah, we're not worried. Yes, well, let me count President Bio his speech back.
Come on, members of parliament. Western region. Regional Executive 3. Regional Executive 3.
Now live coverage they go on y'all.
All the districts.
Now, that gap team, we want to do science courses up to university, from which start from preschool, till you don't pay school fees. No government one day do that one day. So if you go sit down before their picking them and any of the secondary school or out of that, you put them and tell them what this government don't do for their picking them. And they tell you by the time they don't high school, where they go university, they become an active participant of the SLPP program. This is how we increase our number. We're already there. So that political jealousy is not for them. We're not afraid for many people to come. There are many competition for them. If for Timap track, I would say they don't push it. That's my maybe recruit young people when they come in, and at least they will get the best message. If when I go to the minister, they will give them plenty other things they will not do. Talk about the rape issues. Why if you say we take it so personally? Because for me, we are not supposed to say because it's a woman, anybody can go, you grip up, you do anything with them, and go scot free. We have been applauded around the world for the actual things. Anybody you rape, you forgot to jail. It is hard for women. So we are better placed to attract women in this country, if not the stupid politics they deliver. Because it's just
a past stupid policy, politics president.
Our children. We are better placed.
He said, if not on stupid politics, there are more better places to encourage women.
So this women's wing will grow bigger and stronger if we use what did they happen in government to approach the young one day. We don't know who side for what politically. If it's someone day where maybe the daddy or the mama they society went at the wrong place. If you put this message, we're going to analyze and say, this is a better government for me. Women then when they play such an important role, not only for provide leadership, who have been on the threat for you, but we now put into law for say any political pathway exists. Information say woman then, whether they appoint, whether they go for MP, you forget nothing less than 30%. No government has ever done that. Now that's that act, that bill.
You know, agree? Not to talk like this now.
Now you talk.
So now law. It will become law. What's saying we get effect with one also? But like how the minister said, most times it's difficult to get to support myself. Yes.
A major problem, Dandy.
We don't support no women in your leadership than any other man in this country. The best proposed vice president was a woman. if the Anyampi they not been thief 2012. Yes, my don't get the vice president.
Anyampi the poilam.
Wait, I hang on there. I hang on there. First, yes, DJ Force. As President Bio would analyze President Bio in speech. Yes, what's he hearing? Educate the people there. What's he hearing on that in speech? They say the Anyampi.
Now, before don't provide the first female president. But the Anyampi the poilam. Because that is on a team that Bitifa in 2012. The poilam, Kadisi say,
yes,
the most educated woman, intelligent from Poloko district. I like that woman, they too much. Like I like her past President Bio. Because today this foundation with SLPP they yes, this foundation today with SLPP they worker inside where some man Jordan can get the opportunity now, don't be minister, they don't know who start them. Now Kadisi say na lay the bridge from Poloko bon communicate mini. Now the facility na me kuno bia we go build school call am Kadisi say Girls High School. That now the only reward we go get out. Yeah? Today, you know well. You know, now stupid politicians then don't they in that country they be don't they treat women them. But what I talk just now, I say next 2023 when they come, would they increase more women in the ministerial position, not so?
That's what you talk, yes.
Because they don't marginalize them too much, eh? So now, our president in the Republic of Sierra Leone, you get what now say, women and get for take more responsibility role. Because man them, we don't trust man them 30 days, not to man they go fight for corruption people them.
Yeah.
You don't want to see woman come out, you go take Nef, he say they go choke because of ACC they inquire, do inquiry. That's also man them.
That's also man them, yes.
But you they see when don't clean, now woman they touch blind, he go sell, he go buy fish now funke, he can't sell on a market, then later on they drink drugs, smoke jamba, then they go cook, they give them, they eat them. So they increase the value of women. Now, make it say, in the past, a law in the House of Parliament. Let it become a law now for say, woman, they get, they for take more position. Not so?
Yes. But then, look at this. This is not the only responsible government where you don't hear it and can statements than that. Yeah? If not because of Anyampi, then, woman for all become the first female vice president in the
Republic of Sierra Leone.
But because of Anyampi,
yes, he say he got to make sure now women are going to be supporting themselves.
Yes, because they're in a situation where women know they support, they comping them. Yeah?
Yes.
So now it won't make a country transform in the way that woman will help support a company woman. Oh, President, I give you A+.
So
yes,
now in the first president, we don't organize women participation in politics, where no men know they go vote for the leader. Now that first it don't start out. Now that it don't be that. Now they go in the House of Parliament. Bruh, we got to go back in the House of Parliament. We go pass a law now wherein women are going to be more recognized.
Yes. In fact, we need more women in the House of Parliament. More women.
More women. Yes. So that man, when man thief now, woman they go give. But when give job to woman, you know the thief.
You know the thief, yes.
But I don't say Akisoya know the thief for Akisoya. He can't for carry post
well, now you don't have with you because the program is also they talk about Akisoya. They don't invite them.
We got to go there, chairman. We got to go there, engineer.
Okay, no problem.
Let President Bio don't speak for the nation because people are interested more. People want to hear where President Bio is giving his speech. The listeners there, the viewers there. Yeah. You don't hear it? Hollandais. He said they're not good for themselves and they're not good for Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Whosoever they follow APC, Tolombo, Toge, Body, you are wasting your time. You will not achieve. But look at the amount of money in 2018 where diaspora they spend per APC, where they go for let them go get symbol. Instead they your political party. What did they do? They delete them. What did they call it? They say SIM 2. Not so?
Yeah, they say SIM 2. They ban them. They make in fact they discourage a diaspora there for let it involved into politics. They
So
discourage
now most of the diaspora where they support APC, they all become political rebels because the party we don't go discourage. They say they no go can't get symbol na piton and they don't go represent the people in the House of Parliament. Yeah, where are we now? President Bio say no more to sing, no more to sing busy because who buy certificate they know they in this country. Who buy certificate in a SALONE?
Yeah,
Una money who can pay out. So what did happen? President Bio say, I go make sure say every diaspora go back in Sierra Leone for go represent in people. Hey, this president in legacy is very powerful. In result, it's 200%. Get anything to say?
Yes. Yeah? This don't give we motivation. That mean we look now, we enjoy, we tell people then who serve there. We get now a right to go hold position at that country.
Yeah. When some politicians they will feel say they don't go UN, then say who for vote, who for left now who vote. No, now the president say no. They might have money they go fend. They might they get birth certificate now, and I had the granny day, now the neighbor day. Who said they and they don't belong. Now money they go fend. So what did they happen now? Would they call this law in parliament? May the diaspora they several can go represent the people in the House of Parliament. So in the final say the country they can develop.
You see?
Because if I go with parliamentary seats, na small bow, or na Moyamba districts, or na Kenema, because me are the outside. Hey, are they Makini, are they Kono, are they Kaila, are they Pujo, are they Kono, are they outside? So any saki win parliamentary seats.
You know utility player.
Yeah, me na player, me are the outside. Are they Moyamba?
You know utility player.
Me na utility player. Me price, anybody can buy me.
Not
so in the final say, wait now. In the final say, when they go for partner law, any diaspora we don't can oversee. We say if they go represent the people, we care if people they go. You know, they only depend on that manifesto where the president they bring car. It get for the create job for in your community level. It get for the create job for in your people. Like me, if I go win a seat na Poloko, I know exactly what are they do with Poloko they boom as a member of parliament. Because me sabi Poloko the value. Yeah,
you know exactly what they need. You know,
I know exactly what they need.
Hollande, let us finish with President Bio in speech. Left from there, will enter na Kaila.
Truly speaking, this is not politics. When I get different take, women they always get a different take on the situation, and not a bad thing because we, the man, we get we don't take very different. And until you get both sides and put them together, you don't have a full rounded picture of what you want to do. So having women in the mix of decision making, in representation, in the make the society become better. Because when they talk about this, in the member the beginning, you tell you the member more about the big things then. In the member the talk money, in the member the beginning school fees and other issues, then the grand camp. And as the grand government, the SLPP party, we will make sure that any law will pass. Anything we do, we actually cater for human beings they need, but more for the beginning. That is why we declare the 3 quality education for every child in this country. Today, let me say not possible. Today, we pay for 2.5 million people in the school. We don't buy buses for the all, but we even made the effort to buy buses. Yesterday, Kelima, Usa Aside, the all commander do the inside the bus, you know, the way. Because they need to get the same opportunity we provide for the one day. Na Africa, na Moyamba yesterday. We dey try for make sure say every child, of course, I think one of the best people to understand, we have to invest more into children than we did that day. Let that say no comment. Let that say no comment. Also, I didn't try. but women they invest more. So when women get in the mix, we always cater for the most vulnerable in the children. Our future is in the children. When all most of them come, or we get children, now ready for pay, now ready for go take debt, or make sure say they go school. Investment. And that will people that put in we mama them with that day that happened today with the SLONE I have with the big decision. This decision will not be taken about the state. So we get what invest in with the them because the nigga for take care of we. Not the money wasted. What we say we spend 22%, that 22% is an investment. No country in the world don't go before. No, you go before if you not invest in education. If you get for investing in anything, invest in education. So when we decide to do this, that is for put the wahala from the head, do not the women. From that day, they will get them, then the person about and send some good on for the rich man. Anyway, I can't stop because I love this to group for the Monday. But that one never get away sit down and I pass the bam and go to the book. Also, and then you know we don't go drink, you come back carry it and so women are special people, not to so on a day like this is a day also to celebrate you women for the graceful woman of the day and how we will take on her from waiting of obscurity to make one the kind of the national stage. So that empathy, that thing the women they do, they will gradually come into government, mainstream. And this need una support. The day when women are united in this country, not because the next anyway, that you need to deal with the component first. We are not on them for the president is going to be also because the devil at the time now down. By the time when I vote, and by the time when I do pillow talk to them on the answer, so they vote the little bit of sense. When they come to my house now, when I was president, we look forward to that day. You know, there are so many reasons why we support women to make sure say we are at parity at the international level, leadership. But it starts from small we start. Because commander, they still understand why a woman for hand person. Commander, they even though they talk about menstruation, someone said after that, I put the one day. But we're ready for go to it, and wrong we go. Then another biological occurrence is in one year. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
When my mother in our house, we're not getting anybody for providing. We deal with that situation where you arise without the necessary support and information. Because we say, that when they go to man talk down themselves. And they are not in them. We need to talk to them. Because we want to call as a biological occurrence, one week we go also. One day, any day after the way not reach, if you not get under trouble, you sick. Serious sickness too. Of course, we don't reach us if you don't come, you don't get better. So, we really need when I support for make sure say we bring up a better society. The women, you have to rise up to the occasion. We can't do it alone. And let me part policy. If you say, no, wait, no money, man, say, nine. This don't get sense. And you know what the care people don't begin for me? Then they want the examination they critical now. That they vindicate me. But the interesting statistics will come out. Up to high school, towards the end of junior secondary school, man, what kid and gap kid, they know about almost equal. But between that one day and the college, the gap kid and the drop down. And then they don't get married, they don't even with them. So they will say you get 10 points and they go to that 2 gaps, and then they succeed for college. That is a societal problem. Now we need to work together. You know, when we bring the free quality, we say that all the children go to school. One day, one parent say don't do it, we're not that small, so it's 11. So now for make sure that they get in the book and applaud and next. I said I didn't know they host them. Waiting at the role of the parents. So just born in less one for many who pay for themselves? No. We have a role, and women play that role better than we the men. So there's a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot you can do. And the more effectively and what we are doing properly, the better for society. That is why for me, today is a great occasion to celebrate women as soon as they can elect when the first women will be leader. Well, now, no more. The man that we did in Ayana was supervised. And I want to speak to the process. I think this process will not be skewed or favor anybody. It should not be skewed. Welcome to the chairman, welcome to the secretary. From yesterday back, we don't do it first. So what are the contentious issues? When we resolve them. We know they do this for make this person know. Make when appoint a leader, elect a leader, and for all are responsible. Anytime we can, say no, go to the leader. Oh, this leader, I know they take people again. They can't not be accused. So now the whole book are doing. If I take my problem, yeah, I will get 2 books and a dedicated listing for everything. I get GPS already for the house then. I get the phone number then. I don't think that will be for because if I call out anymore, I don't know but I appreciate you now. So we get for make sure say the National Secretariat, the process is free and fair. So basically, we form this. Now for men, we make decisions concerning themselves because, like I said, women are different from men. What do they think about? Not everyone they think about that. What you want to do, not everyone you want to do. And you have a right to that opinion, and you get very good reasons why you want to do the other. Do the way we know for God. So for giving them an opportunity to make when I choose my own leader and provide leadership. But like I said, me one for less the Sierra Leone People's Party in a position where they make we are better organized and we will take a whole position. Always the essence of the political party is to win elections. Full stop, all of this now preparation we do, but we don't get the leadership. Let's talk for some going on day. We don't consider remain the all.
DJ Boss. Yeri president. Yeri preso. So what's in your take?
Where the slogan more now go and talk about,
Yes.
and the education we don't bring for the women.
Mhm.
You know, SLPP, our party SLPP offer hope. Hope to Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad. Development is our motto. Because when President Bio they speak, when they listen, and they transform them into me local way for educate me people in the studio, then they really know the value of SLPP. Now I make it say they always refer to this party, one country, one people. What does that mean? What country? But some people they can see no more, but they don't know the meaning. Yeah. So referring to the president that the SLPP party offer hope for our Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad. Development is our strength. Now, one country, one people. We the SLPP, we are proud of our party. Democratic credential. Now that's President Beauty try for test Sierra Leoneans in. Democratic credential and the role we have played since 1951. Yeah? If na that role yeah, we don't they play, now other political party they play, nobody will come out Sierra Leone can oversee. Because if you go to Zambia today, if you go to Zambia, you see Zambia like America. They don't bread market on the street. They know the peace in the streets. They know the trade. The council, they know give council responsibility. They go take dirty, they put her, they go write project, they put her inside document, they lie to the people, they say, now so project you don't run. It will not be accepted in Sierra Leone. We not care which political party you belong into. We not care what you want for do for distress Sierra Leone. But we put corrections into those things. But moving forward, President, we also talk about education. Well, make I tell you now what really President you don't do. Over 10,268 new teachers. 10,268 new teachers have been recruited in the Republic of Sierra Leone by the SLPP government since 2018. 40% of the entire government payroll they are benefiting. 40% is benefiting from government payroll. Yeah, the entire 40%. They no ghost teacher for say they go okay, they get salary. Now make I can enjoy people the way where government is try for really check. Because if you go treasury, you go give names of salary to you want pay workman there, then you go add name the government they check. So when they make video, they try for blackmailing government, I can they laugh them. I said they don't get no knowledge. They are just there blind in APC market for since 1967. 30 days now the government depart. Because when month you don't want pay salary, okay, you the treasury or you the headmaster or the principal, you they send in names there. You they send name the no more put the money to go give you. Would they check? Would they overcheck? Would they audit you? Because you very recently now Kovac, you see what they go to now, they make video, they try for blackmailing government. When I look at the video, I laugh at them. I said they don't even know what they are doing. Yeah, when they don't pay them, they don't come on make video.
Don't mind them.
So NACOVAC, they try for check the budget, check the number of workers under NACOVAC, and pay them. They're impatient. They begin make video because they feel say they go weak in the government, let them bring corruption in power. Now lie, we don't agree. My brother, we are not going to take it from anyone.
There is no space for corruption at all. Not.
No. Moving forward, 4,000 teachers has been placed on their right payroll. Yeah, pay grade. Yeah, over 300 schools head of teachers have been required. That is the new direction we mean. But people they don't know what to they pay. They say no more. from 1967, when Marketume says sit down and market they sell, then in a teacher they get salary. That's how they operate. We don't operate like that, man. We are keeping the record straight, brother. We know they operate so. So if President Biya talk about education, it don't be the foundation. Now for the woman, the way they sit inside that hall, now for the picking, they don't bring this education. He say, if they don't know, who they not ask, who know who they come? Who they come for Roots Sierra Leone, my brother? We are coming. Now President Biya say, who went at the grassroots them? Yeah, he said, when at the grassroots there, he said, they left legacy for we. He said, let you know they try for taking at the higher step, then we they go and misbehave before him. But we don't apologize. I join me brother who apologize to him. You know what I mean, eh?
Yes. Well, Sierra Leoneans, if you just the join we, they would just this if you just the join we, this is the current affairs. A current affairs, we did follow up the program today where they go on live na Kailau. Yes. Today we vote for the National Deputy Women's Leader. We go hold that baton to support President Biya. So we go molest and mobilize the APC Tolongo Toge Pambody. So we there today at the studio with me Nadima the Great, the SLPP Baba. If you know me, know, then know that me also the deputy chairman where they represent Sierra Leone People's Party, Holland Naya. And I'm glad me delegate them who saying they right now there and they go vote for the right person, the right leader. We get for join hand to support President Biya come 2020 for election. My brother where they are na DJ for the SLPP DJ, any other DJ na like na fake, na duplicate, and na in the political messiah where God sent to can destroy APC, both internal and external, by the sea, by the mountain, under the ground. Anyhow, they come out by the mountain, by the air. So the woman where they keep the record straight, he just don't left we. But before it go, it give him blessing. And blessing deal with we. So now, DJ Force, what do you want to say? And from there, we go for small, quick break. Then we continue the program. Because we know say right now, delegate then they vote.
Well, what you really me want for say, if anybody they were not to SLPP, but he didn't Sierra Leone, but they benefit from the government here. Well, today I want for let you join the SLPP party, make a land within a politics for make you go able to go rule the people. Yeah. Now, I'm going to talk about Ben Kefala here a little bit because at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that will happen under ACC. Many people are not connected to the information. So some of us who are connected to the information, we get for the bring account to the public.
Yes. Now, but give them. Are they join you backs?
Because you know be able to bring, we know able the program so big, we know able to bring Ekisoya in program. The program so big, we know able to bring Ekisoya because under Ekisoya in show, whether for Obrian Kana, we say Parliament they investigate the city council or the city mayor. Then inside the Abuan read about this ACC report we don't come out very recently, where Francis Ben Kefala they try for inform the public say ACC don't indict and we don't try for give the updates, and the ACC have indicted Nalo, head of the counseling, na New York, Julie Davis, US contractor, and 4 others. Who are these 4 others? Now will be the try for can name them directly under current affairs. Because current affairs will therefore bring hidden things them where Sierra Leoneans they want for know about. Current affairs they think they won't have the shame for talk about who they count and how will tell the nation. We'll talk about them. Yeah. This now me could try for broadcast through a live program. Anything will they say now, and will they bring evidence and will they bring information to now through current affairs. When they say current affairs, now something where you they and you know you will see, but who they see and they will bring to now. Yeah. So now, then people are where they don't try for investigate, where the investigation already it don't come to conclusion now. Where United Nations who says Sierra Leoneans will forget embassy day, so we go Sierra Leone, where they go America, where they harass you. Now America, you go able to get suicide, they go lay complain. Yeah, you go able to get embassy or any document where you want, you go get that through embassy. But you know, we'll get school raise them, political criminals in Sierra Leone, where they give them money, they take at the eater. Now, ACC don't conclude the investigation. Una want for no, then I want for tell una say the investigation of the embassy in America has finished, has come to an end. Now 4.5 million. $4.5 million. Nine, the APC Tolombo to get pan body single-handedly Samura and Esbai Kruma, etc. Na single-handedly na that money they eat inside that contract they we have $4.5 million. So we any information or they bring can or they can broadcast there, we know they lie, and they say the facts, and we are well connected with the information in the Republic of Sierra Leone around the world. I make we call this program called Current Affairs. Now, if me engineer be there, if I don't bring outside they address the nation, what they check in and say, by concluding the investigation for the United Nations building in America, for let's say we embassy in New York, it don't come to an end. So now, the ACC don't indict people them we they're able to mention some few names and the other names there they're not able to mention them, but we already mention them because they don't pass the information. Give me we now the money where they Benzu para building now $4.5 million. $4.5 million now in they eat and then money they within 2 weeks or they go try for tell the people that we hold this money for Brianka immediately as we want for construct roads them we go lean at their villages them for now we go able come bring what they call transparency, accountability, and freedom of movement to the people in the Republic of Sierra Leone because they don't go with job and their job then they will need for accomplishment because 5 years coming we want no runoff and no rally. We'll make sure say we win the election and day. Moving forward, now we see what the President Bill be the talk inside his speech. A just they try for tell we say elections not to fight, politics not to enemy. You bother not for a political party, you get anger with her or you get for say no, you not get right for belong to any political party except your political party now for follow. No, now manifesto get politics and policies. Now you get politics. If you not get idea for put your political information across the get me your idea, now President Bill tell you say allow you company, allow they push you, no agree. Allow let it talk about in your manifesto. I believe say President Bill now a very good president who will get for land a lot of from like I am learning from him greatly. Now, what really President Bill try for do, it try for make sure say it bring order in our political party, in our country. Yeah, it try for build progress. It try for build what they call progress in our political party, in our society, in our community, in our chiefdom levels, district level, yeah, constituency level. It try for build what they call progressive or progress in our society. Yeah, because all the things way President Bill try for do now society it try for educate for say you get right for become members of parliament, you get right to become president, you picking get right for become president, you picking get right for become members of parliament, councillor, chairman, district chairman. Once you picking get the education, you get right for get this for claim the cover their space and claim their letter they nine President Bill try for say inside this in speech. The President Bill try for you know want see no fail in society. Yeah, it don't take Sierra Leoneans so they fail. Now make we order on our way call it on people the country. Things that we not go like for do na Sierra Leone. Now they can do that. They will disrespect Sierra Leone, which this government and this party not get for acceptance from anybody. So we try for make sure say we play what we call national unity, development, inclusion. One, we don't care whose political party you dey, but you must respect Sierra Leone constitution and you must respect Sierra Leone law and you must respect Sierra Leone police. Yeah, we don't care whose political party you belong into. We believe say no, but everybody not go be into one political party. But I will not go allow one political party for continuously they damage Sierra Leone, they build other society, they will let give anybody, we don't let give nobody. Now President Bio they try for us, yeah. So now, what another thing we I get for bring count to the nation again, President Bio they try for really show we unity. Not only in SLPP party, but in Sierra Leone, civil society, una delete yourself from politics. Una go back on the drawing board. Let una able know the role of responsibility of civil society. Not to for criticize no more. But una also go turn informant to the government. Protect the government. We don't where they give una quality service, delivery service. We don't take a responsibility service correctly. Now civil service therefore, civil society therefore. But civil society they not go there in our country no more. Where from 1967 all the civil society would all pass through. We see that the key journalists then civil society not they condemn them. We see that they sack vice president, civil society not they condemn them in the Republic of Sierra Leone, but they call themselves civil society. So una go back on the drawing board, let una know una responsibility. Why you feel you choose to be civil society, not just be civil society because you want to be minister or we a political party can. They say this man be they support me, then they make you minister. Once na so na day, we no go anywhere. With this generation, we are not going to take it from anybody. So civil society, una for make sure say any society or any organization, any government institution where no one work hard for make sure Sierra Leone transform, they will not bring account on the notice of the government or the president. Yeah, but when I know the government they pay salary, when I know they talk about good salary, government they increase teachers the way almost they try for increase more teachers in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Civil society they talk about that. Or what is civil society they talk about? Now corruption. Civil society they support corrupt leaders the way belong in our country, where they don't destroy our country, and civil society they support them. Yeah. By now, civil society for now they even try for educate the public. How therefore they make sure say that they take their picking there, drop them in a school and go pick. Now few parents they go drop their picking in a school and take them from school. Now make it the final say criminal they go to picking in a school. Yeah. Come 2023, after all the win the status again, would they make sure now any picking where they below 6 years, yeah. Now your mama and papa now they go drop in a school, now they go take you, no go take you, no they hand over you. Now make that preschool the hold on they bring up. We get for make sure say now you they go drop you picking, now you they pick them up. His sister said no they go for him. Before his sister they go take you picking at school, you they write letter, you get. Yeah, we go make sure say Sierra Leone more civilized and Sierra Leone must grow. Yeah. So I believe say Sierra Leoneans and the SLPP party, me generally today, I admire una. We una don't bring this kind of politics. If any other political party ready for look after themselves, I believe say they fall out from the SLPP party. Yeah. So Dima, if you say make a talk, that the speech where I go left for Sierra Leoneans, I believe say I don't speak waiting Sierra Leone they want for year. I don't give a clear message to the nation for say.
Well, Sierra Leoneans, they also join with this na current affairs. Me with the studio na Dima the great the SLPP Baba and also the deputy chairman who represents Sierra Leone People's Party Holland branch. My co-host na DJ First, the SLPP DJ. Just be try to educate Sierra Leoneans there. You know, Sierra Leoneans, this platform is a platform where they educate people them, but they always carry the hard fact, the truth, and we enlighten people them. And also when I hear by this platform, would they give recommendation. But then today we get key issues there where we talk about. But because one of the main one is the election, so now we will cover up the election. I make most of the other party groups them we're not able to touch them yet. But however, today we don't tell Oja to make sure everything will they go on Let will bring unto light. Let will not get every necessary information we will need. For now, I will tell una say, let we go on a short break, and we come back. Don't go away, stay. We dey go on short break, we dey come back.
Oh, who that guy this game here, so Amada be Sam now who that this game here, they for Amada be oh, who that cook and shape the game, President be we dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development na SALONE. Amu you don hear we dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development na SALONE. Sholele, 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 oh. After you, na you. Sholele, 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 oh. 2023 na you. Show them say you do it. 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 After you, na you. Salome, wetin we say? Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, push Salone go before. Recall wetin we say. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Salone better one. Ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Dongo wango ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Wanja makwa ulanje pele, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Kailan wo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Bunti go ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Kayamba bo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Ọmọ inú kono mo afefo, bepo abe awaye, bepo abe awaye, bepo abe awaye. Madami o, anko loko tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madami o, ankambia tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu, Madame yo. Anfalapa tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, Madame yo. Anmakeni tenepa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, Madame yo. Anmakroka tenepa. Yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, Madame yo. Oh, who that get this game here, so Madame yo. Sam now who that is ya defo amada biyo Ouda kukenshe bige president biyo Sam asimane de jump no more. They say back to power. Papaya, Naya, on the other side. They don't rule this country. They don't take the country from the frying pan to the fireside. We tell God thank you for President Bill. You only get that this country. Let me get a chance for. Woman, they want to take this country back to austerity. Ce n'est pas possible. That's what French man say. We are making President Bill chance here. Make it develop this country for we. And like I say, make we judge them in the end, because the end justify the means. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. For development na SALONE. Amu you don't hear me. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. For development na SALONE. Sholele, 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 oh. After you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh. 2023 now you.
Well, followers, listeners, fans of the Green Movement, and loving Sierra Leoneans, loving SLPP, on a kusha again. Then where they talk me na Dima the Great, the SLPP Baba, and my co-host with the and a DJ First, the SLPP DJ. Well, we don't come to the part 2 of the program now, wherein we follow up the information where they go on right now. Na Kailaon, we wait for a result. But then as we wait for them, we got for bring on live. But then we begin touched on particles that we believe say irrelevant for una hearing. Today we don't tell Oja, me and my brother we sit down here. Even though we know say we just come out do we walk them, we come, we for rest. But we say we not go rest for power pass, salon for better. And waiting at the good things we go count and for una. So that's not A+ for me and my brother. Yes, DJ First. Welcome back.
We've said it all. We have said it all, and we don't receive a lot of information, gift from President Bio, and we need now for put her into practice. But today, before they go, I really want to speak to. You want to say something?
Yeah. I be want yesterday the young generation leader the election go on, of course not go for something all. What now we on take advice we go for give them, and also just
that's a little bit update because we have another program coming up soon. SLPP Weekly News. Then the biggest other one say we na SLPP Hour. But for moving forward, I want to encourage every SLPP say the numbers is increasing every day. I keep saying this word. The number is increasing, putting more effort and putting more knowledge, and don't be shy. Una go for the young generation. Una no loss. Now we all win. Now we all win. Anybody will win, now we all win. Now make they say the population they increase inside the party. The more members the way they come, now the more they want position. So where they come meet with the waiting that we strength, knowledge, effort, resilience, strong and stronger for yourself for make you go able make sure say you take that leadership the men no can take in your hand. You did it. work hard so that when election come, they go vote you. But no go see don't say if you did it, you think say the police the SLPP they for no, this system of politics that it don't pass. Now me President Bill they bring all classes into SLPP. I admire the women's wing election. And even now the same thing apply back on the young generation. The young generation, they not just say no more SLPP, now the East come on. So now they no more they can vote for young generation. No! Falaba they all come, Makedi they come, Poloko they come, Cambia they come, Magboroka come, Poloko come. The whole North young generation under SLPP, they all go Moyamba. The whole South and the East, they all come. Freetown, they all come to Moyamba. So una begin watch the drive of SLPP. They believe in service delivery. They don't believe in divided politics. Divided politics, you know they work again. SLPP, they know they agree not one. They know they agree one person for can opposition there forever. Like when they don't kill APC, we one great person don't go APC. It's say nobody no value in APC. Now one great go there forever. It don't hold the highest seat. Then it don't degrade it to the lowest seat. Yeah. So it don't now say.
Yeah, you don't. You mute. I think check you. You're mute. You mute. Now for go out and come back. Okay, good. Good.
So, hold on that music. So
yes,
now we are encouraging everybody in the SLPP to work hard to continue winning election. Now President Biodipa Bill, the whole North the Kana Moyamba, the whole Western area and Western urban area Kana Moyamba. So you don't see the kind of politics where President Biodipa teach you. So una laws, una add up, una just don't go into this una say, no go say, when I come back to my house, I'm going to be disgruntled, I'm not going to continue what I was doing, I can't do it again. Remember, when you not do another person, they can't do it before you, we pass you.
Yeah. Indeed.
If I say I want to be PRO for the SLPP political party in the Republic of Sierra Leone, my brother, I will hit any hill, I will hit any nail on the wall. I will speak. The whole world will listen to me. So not say because you didn't have that position there, you want great and you value. No. Don't go with that idea. SLPP, they pick it, they educate every day. So I encourage every participant, them, women's wing, anybody will win, not say, me not going for gender woman. But that politics, you know, the hook. Now politics of unity, now in the work. Where he lost, can't join me, work. So tell you guys, idea pass me with the work. But I mean the people they want. And you know they give their position and they for you your finance. No, now for depend the staff. We should continue ruling Sierra Leone because this free quality education will give power to APC. They destroy them. That money, they go take a car saver in America, England, Germany. Where the common example today, what they left for Sierra Leoneans then, where they train. British man and not be said the train, they be left on Sierra Leone. All the bus stations they be left on. But who that can't damage her? And the APC to Lumbo to get pan body. Yeah? So my encouragement today, every candidate today where they win, you get with support. Anybody where they lose, you don't lose. Continue fighting. Now I just don't calculate the number. You find out say this result, Mama Latin get 96. Yeah, that other candidate get 98. Total 124. The winner now 100 he get. So you see, if the two be go play unity, one person step down for one. Hey, if I don't be head to head, not so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the result, the number of votes, they split among the two. This guy 96, this guy 98. So they are equal. So what they before don't do quick. They before don't hold close door meeting, one person step down for one. Not so.
Yes.
But we SLPP, one of the things that we the SLPP, what you will believe in, ballot box. You say you get population, collect the ballot box prover. Not only selection, who not get selection clause. For say, you don't sabi me, but they appoint me for going to the House of Parliament. You don't sabi me, but they give me symbol because I don't go give money. SLPP know they operate too. You they go campaign. You they bring manifesto. So anybody today will win, do ya continue fighting. Yeah? Look at constituency 110. The parliamentary candidate who produce the highest vote. You know, he say, they go back. He don't come back for come. Make sure say for win, what? Women's leader, to be women's leader, the SLPP party. So anybody can go for any position. So today, SLPP executive, I tell a thank you. And I also say thanks to the social media team and thanks to all broadcasting house. And I believe so we'll continue for hit the nail on the wall because 2023, we don't get for us any political party we want to bring rebellion now we state. We don't agree. Yeah, Panemba will be paddy. If your government be there na power and violence in the courtroom the Bobby, then remember say come 2023, una don't go say na referee una the wait parliament is dissolved. There una call violence on the street. Or go tell una say we don't train more police or we don't train more soldiers, and they will take full control of the state security. I tell everybody thank you. Me they talk to na me na DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Thank you.
DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Pambude, when I just join with this na current affairs. Normally, not so what they do, but we get programs for remote. We get programs and we get for remote power today. Yes, man, we there. First at the beginning with we election we just don't take place. Nah, yesterday we know Boku complain, man, then they pan grumble. Man, then they talk, but I know the pain a day, the guilty a day, and but one thing I want for let we understand one thing for sure. Just like how DJ Force say, when you lost, it don't mean say it's the end of the world. It don't mean say you get for left the party, then you go join the APC to long go toge somebody. Now the worst mistake you get, but help us say you could think about that to do. And one all the delegates, all the one then we stand for young generation leader or other positions, then today let them understand say Charles Magai, a downfall of Charles Magai is because of a not able patient, he left with party, he go join to go support APC to long go to get somebody for a kind of power. Where APC can what did they do? Enforce, now in a touch, now in a deal with. Yes, and we see how APC marginalized within 11 good years. Yes, they make say until with people that begin going to dirty box, then they eat rotten chicken. Yes, rotten chicken. So what I try for say is that no matter what you happen, we say we let will remain there. I say I'm glad we no fet no happy there because we are very gentle. We're not indisciplined like the APC to long go to give somebody. And I believe say we listen to President Talk and Dubio in special Egide, which was very, very brilliant. So he talked to the youth man then. Said you guys are future leaders. Would they prepare una for this play? Una see we sit down here, I sit down today for like one of una. Therefore, sit down there. One of una for be president. So will they lay the foundation, very solid foundation for una. You know, President Bioda in special Egi and Moyamba, very, very smart. It is still passed through nobody. But then, what you are they try for say, the guy we don't win, they don't win. I will lead a lot of support, a lot of put hands under him. And I will tell him, congratulations. It's not a question whether he deserves or not deserve. Everybody deserves to be a leader, say SLPP. Not to so DJ Force.
Yes, Chairman. I want to also repeat no more things the way you say. Everybody deserve position vote, and everybody a vote is counted. Possibly no loss he go say they go sit down also. So the way they go sit down now, the person way they can't fill in that gap, a powerful pass you. Yeah, nobody no loss. Me, I they still repeat and say nobody no loss. We all get responsibility to play. And this election, the people that vote with their willingness and with their consciousness, and they believe say anybody who they vote for, they able to go represent them very well. Why? Everybody don't they copy President Bio in leadership style. For example, you talk one word, then they not vote against you, go make rudeness. Politics of transfer, not the work. Politics of talk, you know the work. Now politics of consciousness, focus. Now in the work, manifesto policies. Now in the work, President Bio the way they rule, what is their power? Now patient. Who vote against her? Who vote against her? It was in 2001, 2006, 2005, 1995.
Uda.
Now, yeah, better they all beating up. President Bio who vote against her before they came back in race in 2012.
Yes.
Because he can't now say, well, come on, go before. quick. Now he declare for Solobi. Now 2012, he come up, He still not go, he begin Costco, he go sit down and he also no, he begin follow the big one and they begin teaching politics. So anybody who don't lost today, follow your leader, let you go land. How he campaign. Because like me, if I sit down for position, I lost the my way win, I go, I say, bright money campaign, but tell me, but explain to me, but the Ingo show me how he campaign. Yeah, SLPP political party is big. So I encourage everybody now, 145, law begin campaign now for 145. Every day, one policy for bring 5 people in a SLPP. I believe see that's the way forward, and that's not the message. And I encourage everybody today we camp at the program. And I tell the engineer thank you, and I tell the engineer.
Well, unfortunately, I don't lost my brother. But just like I promised, say they follow up this program until how the day get for go, how they go, how they get for go, how the day get for go. So if we just join this now current affairs, normally we not they make programs so this long, but because we get other program where they follow up, and then they make we there today, we still wait for what they happy and broadcast them. But then as times they go on, let me just put it take on back on few issues that I believe say important. Yeah. Then from there I come back.
My government is meeting its commitment in instituting effective fisheries management and governance, meeting sustainable biodiversity and conservation goals, and implementing a long-term viability and management plan. To that end, government has strengthened the policy and regulatory framework through the enactment of the new Fisheries Regulations 2019.
We don't do much reforms in our management plans, national plan of action, the artisanal and local sector, then they now they pay license to the ministry, and of course the industrial sector, we get all important close season who first introduced 2018. The revenue, they rise up steadily, not because we overfish, but because we maintain the amount of vessels them within a sea, but because we put measures them in place where at least we bring in the revenue.
The 2018 Fisheries and Aquaculture Act. This has increased revenue in the sector to an unprecedented 100.5 billion leones. Government has also developed, validated, and is currently implementing the National Plan of Action to prevent, deter and eliminate illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing.
We don't build platforms. So first time they bring in them fish, then put on a sand, and when you go now you wash and taste safe, that sand go left. So then they use tarpaulin, and when they cut them with knife for cut the big fish them, sand still they go there. So we don't big raise platforms then now. Now up there they go put the fish. So we tell me that ask we say let cover them for them during the rains. That's work they do in process.
Before they make President Bio 3 years in office, you where they talk to no say inside this 3 years, President Bio don't do good thing them for push Salone go before, and this don't make Salone longer expect all about the world. Well, we get for watch inside all them good things where President Bio don't do. But for now, I want to make you hear a small number than a half one kekte by all the good things them where President Bio don't do inside this 3 years.
We obviously prioritize rice because now our staple food. With the support of His Excellency the President and in vision, we actually went ahead and procured some machines. And the machines are now about 410 machines, including power tillers and tractors, and then 2,410 equipments there where they go with them.
We own government really they do roads basically for the sake of development, for the sake of opening up the economy, or stimulating the economy, for the sake of facilitating the movement of people, goods and services. So the basic idea then a lot of other things they can go on in the, of course, in the regraveling of 1,740 kilometers, when a huge investment on the side of government. And the intention of government is to open up the road network in the entire country so that it will be passable throughout the year.
For the past 3 years now, since His Excellency can become President of the Republic, the mining sector is better than it has ever been. And so it don't give you the opportunity for able bring in more competent companies, for take them concessions and put them under direct production.
In 2018, the government will take over. The large scale mining companies in Abidjan 6. Now we get 11. The small scale mining companies in Abidjan 7. Now we get 13. A lot of people have done the seaplane, they fly most of 2020, they capture what we call geophysical data. We don't complete that survey. And the first thing is in the history of Sierra Leone, where the government and the people of Sierra Leone, now they know exactly which mineral resources they will then get, which side and there, which are the approximate size, which are the depth, which are the dimensions. In order to tell you the quality of the minerals. So that now completely different work with geological departments, NMA with the ministry they work on. So that geophysical survey they now it allow the country for take an inventory of what it gets and go use that for ensuring now investors will be they come, including even other stakeholders there, not spend too much money and time. They look for minerals. We go tell us, we know see this one there.
After 90 years or so, under the leadership of retired Brigadier Jos Madabio, we get a comprehensive artisanal mining policy. We get a geo-physical management data policy. We get a Sierra Leone mineral policy. 3 policies. That's huge and historic. As I talk to you, the framework of the Mines and Minerals Act is already in place.
The average that has gone out from the US system in terms of MCC now $400 million, but it can be 300 million. It can go as far as 600 million. Now, this is good for the country, not just because of the money, but because of the capital we will get out of it. That confidence in the system that something they want to do right, something they want to don't do consistently right. For make we take and say, this Italic say, let we give them money, they not go eat them.
During the campaign, it been talk say, what a win, they go repeal the criminal libel law. We, over 55 years, this law done in our book, government and the calm government and the go, all man they promise, all man they play, why you, but they don't can do it.
The Wamat politics will make plenty man they vex for sake of the good thing that we President Bio don't do inside 3 years. You know to Salone man? I know plenty of them things there, so some man mean say it's not possible at all for making it happen. And it can be say inside President Bio in your government inside 3 years no more. Well, they don't happen. For the Salone qualify for MCC, you for vex? For make we get Justice Miata Samba, the elector, for sake of the respect to the expect Salone and the government. Nothing for make you vex. That inside 3 years no more do all. So, tell we them watch inside all the good things the way President Bill don't do. Inside this 3 years no more, where he in our office. What making a no? No, say Salone, you must better.
Let me fumble then. Just the join with this na current affairs. The current affairs. Me with the Dima the great SLPP Bobo. Well, as I recount the program live from Kalon, well, let me take this moment and begin play some good wish for with First Lady Fatima Bio. Today na birthday, don't forget. You will not wish her for wish her. Now, woman way don't come, they don't transform the nation. So God will bless them for that, for a good job the way they do. So just stay tuned, and they come right back.
One day, better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking one day, better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking one day. Better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking help me now. Say no matter which of my brother, oh yeah. Better get broken one day, no matter we have my brother, oh yeah. Better get broken one day, no matter which of my brother, oh yeah. Better get broken one day, oh God, hey Lord, help me now. Just patience, keep faith and pray hard. Better get broken one day, just patience, keep faith and pray hard. Better get broken one day, so if not stone you did broke me brother, broke ya. Better get broken one day, if not tire you did patch me brother, patch ya. Better get broken one day, if not call you did change me brother, change ya. Better get broken one day, if not tire you did wash me brother, wash ya. Better get
Nice one, better out strong one day, no matter how hard and strong. My brother, you forever give up, cause the more you suffer, brother, not the more you get strong. So this operation must go easy, that the country where we dey live. But brother still keep the faith. We don't say man, the pocket still empty and they still angry. Brother, just keep the faith.
One day, better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking one day. Better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking one day. Better get broken one day, one day. No matter how long you get for taking
Walking all day, but better to come my way. I've been walking all day. Don't want you to smile at me, but every day I walk is the same old thing. But every day I walk is the same old thing. My God, but I will never give up. Never in my life, I will never give up. Never in my life, if you said them on walk, I will not walk. Better get broken one day. If you said them on try, the brother not for try. Better than a road.
No matter how long we don't take on this, electricity, we must not find this. Hey God, come put me on this, do ya? We dey beg you please, so people deadly and they live and they feel faith. They know the work, but I don't see it in a place. How long we get for take on this, me brother? Now go ahead and
no reason why you wanna rush. It's at the street on Sierra Leone, West Africa, we read it. Better they come, because you get for before you better. They don't say all they take on this music and this mic. I don't always see that so I don't go able like checks. That's how we all the time for every country better. Don't come up on this money, you're buying this shingy jaga. Don't let this one come up on this give it camera. What they make with this suffer like say they swear we. Sometimes them they swear we.
better get broken one day, no matter how long you get for taking one day, better get broken one day, no matter how long you get for taking one day, better get broken one day.
Better get for can one day. You know, Sierra Leonean, and the better this will be the cry for now. I don't cancel. Sierra Leoneans, then we don't pray, we don't cry. We say, let God give we betterness, let it come, let it transform we nation. But then God don't can give we a leader them, we care about we they work very hard day and night, they get sleepless night to transform this nation. So the better than will be the wish for, and they don't come so. So on this day, we one of the great better way Sierra Leoneans that we get. If you know, we don't tell a happy birthday. Now, take this moment and tell a happy birthday. Now, the mother of the nation, the woman with him up strong for let SALONE transform. The woman with him up strong for let it make sure Sierra Leone be well recognized in the world. With him up strong for let woman them value among encompassing woman then inside SALONE. So, Madam Fatima Bill will tell you thank you for a good job what you do. I will tell you thank you for taking good care of the president where you make with prisoner get no stress, because we get some other woman then what they do, they abandon the duty them and they make the man the stress. But since you don't become first lady, in fact you can't have that man in life, you don't transform in life so much. So on this day, we will tell you thanks and we wish you long life and prosperity. Let God bless you, continue to bless you. Let God makes whatever way hate you, let it love you, because you're not a good person. Sierra Leoneans, if you just join this in current affairs, of course, Mina Dima the Great, the SLPP Baba, and also DJ Force, my co-host. But as I tell you, we come out work. Actually, we're not for even count the program today, but because we love Una, because we care about Sierra Leone, because we want let Una know everything where they go on in that country there, with the capital, with they take with precious time to make sure we can broadcast for Una. At least we don't do it best, but the coverage right now from Kailan, we're not able to get time yet now. Coverage still down, but I believe say if anything come out there live, we go count them back to Una. So Una we will share them. If we not can live, we will make sure we post them. So Una always share and view the programs today. We tell Una thanks very much. We wanna continue for follow the green movement. We wanna continue for the camp. We wanna continue to go to support President Bio in agenda. We wanna continue to love Mama SALONE, just like how President Bio loves Sierra Leone. Once again, this is Nadima the Great Nahaga for any program tonight. And when they begin read that decision there, would I win? I will post them or account with few minutes or few hours. I don't know how long it will take, but I will come and broadcast them. Tete we meet again. This Nadima the Great. Some particles there will be one touch on today. We're not able to touch on why? Because of this program. So you know, say we program they go on live, the broadcast them. Then from there they do commentary. It can for takes time, but we do them because of fun. So the other programs that we will know see na relevant issues them we will for touch, like tilapias and issues, and and also even Akisoya when they invite them, we see the body language we be deep on them. The woman who don't take billions of billions. You don't see another woman from the APC Tolongo Toge Pambodi. They don't declare war on them. They say no, this is not a gender issue. This is not a Creole issue. This is not accountability. When they give you responsibility, you will take your responsibility very serious. But because the city mayor is not responsible, the city mayor don't face Sierra Leoneans. Now we see how other entities then where they all jam up with that criminal racketeer company to come support them. But where God not asleep, we also see another big alliance inside the APC don't begin pulling waste na do. But you know, all those things with the wrapper up and him and Giuna on SLPP Weekly News. Wednesday, SLPP Weekly News, we get time bomb for una. All the investigation then. So today we meet again. I will say Mina Dima the Great again, the SLPP Bobo. I tell una thanks very much. Let God bless we all. Let God bless Mama Sierra Leone. I go say bye-bye.